We're going to try something different here. I'm trying to test out my drone. I'm trying to test out the HDMI of it, and this is a unique helicopter drone, and I'm trying to see if it's going to everything's going to work out okay when I do a fly up. So you're going to see it live. I'm trying to take everything off the thing here, so let me go up with it. Whoa, there we go. And let me raise up. Okay, what you're seeing now is you're seeing my drone. Let me go up a little bit further. And that kind of, that's my house there. And I need to go up a little higher. So you can kind of look around the neighborhood. There we go. Let me get a panel, let you see a little bit around when I'm under my shed here, might not see it as much, but you'll be able to see around the neighborhood a little bit. Let me click on global here and see if it'll slow down a little bit. But you can see the clouds around. Okay, now you can, well, let me do this here. There we go. Whoops. I'm kind of underneath my house here. Let me kind of go up a little bit here. I'm underneath the shed and not getting my signals here. Here we go. Let you see around the neighbor a little bit. Nice beautiful day in the neighborhood. You notice I'm letting the camera just do its thing here. This is a unique H, which is H for the helicopter. And it might get a little dark right there because I'm shining into the sun. And I'm going to see if I can't get a little bit closer here without losing signal. Anyway, this is the neighborhood, and I think I'll see where my drone is. I hear it. Now I gotta find it. Well, my battery's getting low on this one. I might have to change out the battery. So, let me gotta find out where my drone's at. Okay, let me get my drone back where I can see it a minute. Let me switch back to cameras a second. All right. right, I'm going to disconnect just a moment, then we'll get back with you. I got to just see where my drone's at. Why do we change the batteries out? Sometimes if you don't, I just learned now that if you don't drain the batteries, oh, there it is. There we come. We're going to come back over this way. All right. Had to let the landing gear down a little bit. The battery gets low. The battery doesn't last long when you, and I just really found out this, that the battery doesn't last long whenever you, oops, I think I hit the wrong button here. Okay, you should probably see the warning there. As you can see, it's telling me my battery is getting low, so I'm going to have to land. I'm going to bring it up towards me a little bit more. I'll have to walk so far. Yeah, I'm on up here a little bit. Whoa, whoa. Looks like a bumblebee, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to go down. All right, I'm going to shut the battery down. All right, as you can see, battery doesn't last long, and I've had these batteries for a long time, so I'm going to have to get some new batteries because what happens when the battery doesn't last long, I didn't know that you need to discharge them, and that means to let them drain completely before you put them up. So I'm going to be back in just a moment, and you're going to see me. I'm going to change the battery. And this is where my drone is at. And when I change the batteries, we'll go on another flight. This time I'm going to go back the other way. You really need to keep a visual on your drone, because if you don't, well, things can happen. And you don't want bad things to happen. Okay, so let's put another battery in here and fly it a little bit longer. There we go. So we'll start it back up and do some other little things, just kind of look around the neighborhood with it. But I just want to just test the, actually the HDMI. I wanted to test it to see if it's going to work where you can see everything without seeing all the navigation that you're seeing now. Well, as you're seeing it now, and it's got to connect again. Now showing the battery low on that one, but it's just got to reconnect. Okay, that's showing low, but it shouldn't be showing low. Is this ready? And you see that little green little arrow out there, that's showing just the directions of the okay. There we go. All right, let's take another flight test. I'm going to go up with it. And if you see right there, you notice that I've got a, let me move around the camera a little bit. What is that arm? Well, that is my landing gear. This one has a landing gear, but it also, I have a button I push and my landing gears go up. Isn't that pretty neat? And we're going up with it a little bit more. Go this way where you can see a little more. There we go. This way, see, you can only go up to 400 feet. You don't want to go up any higher than that because FAA will say you get over 500 feet, then you're going to be in trouble. And these have got directional antennas on it. There's the neighbor's house. Now I'm not moving the drone, I have the camera itself going. There's another neighbor's got the swimming pool. Which one if this S2 gives me a smaller. There we go. As you can see, a beautiful sunny day. There's another neighbor's house. Of course, that's not my neighbor, it's me. Go up a little bit higher. And see what I wanted to make sure, basically I was doing this test. Look at this here. I want to go global. There's so many buttons on this right here. We have to and I got 3 antennas. There we go. Just kind of playing here a little bit. And you can record. I just want to see what if you're live without having all the other things in the way that you can't see it. And that's basically what I was testing today. Well, you're watching the drone fly a little bit. I just wanted to play around with it. I just wanted to see how it would do with the HDMI hooked up to it. Now I got a bee buzzing around my ear. Okay. Well, here comes my warning again. I knew that the battery was getting low. So we're going to bring it down. Let me flip the landing gears down. And if your battery gets too weak and down, it will automatically go into home position. I have it started at a home position. I hit home and it automatically lands itself. You can see bring it down a little bit. And it's coming down. When you get that close to the ground, it's kind of hard to. Now we've made contact. Now you're looking at the drone. It's actually a drone copter, and like I said, you got to drain the batteries, which I hadn't been doing, and I just found out I need to do that. That you need to drain them to have a longer shelf life, long flying time. I've had these batteries for like 5 years. Probably need to get some more, get some different ones. Well, that was the flight of the Bumblebee, how short it was, but just getting back used to flying it. And then, like I said, I wanted to test out some things with the HDMI to make sure it takes off all those things that that you see on there. And that's kind of what the camera we're seeing right now is the is the grass. And you can zoom in also. I'm going to show you the controls. Okay, here we go. Now see, if I didn't take all the controls off, that what you see. You see the altitude, which is now, of course, that's showing 9 feet, but that's a little bit different. Got your distance, speed, which is not going anywhere, so it's just there. So let me go ahead and I can shut her down remotely. There we go. And it tells me my GPS is off on it. And see all these kind of different kind of controls there. And that's what keeps you. You can add extra controls to it. I could take just regular pictures, 4K video, which I've done before. And certain events, people sometimes, you know, might want to shoot something live from the air. And and that's when I needed extra people, because as you can tell, flying it by yourself, and not only flying it by yourself, it's hard to do and navigate your software equipment for video. Now you see nothing because I've switched it over. All right, that's all it was, just doing a test. Nothing magnificent, just some clouds, trees, neighbors, probably throwing rocks at me. And that's it, flying a drone. And we will see you next time I do something I need